Hi everybody, it's Andrea, aka Violet Kitty 411, and welcome back to my channel. We are back in Strangetown for another home renovation. This time our client is Mr. Ajay Loner, and Ajay has come to Strangetown hoping to find himself. Will he be successful in his new home, or will the odd things that always seem to happen here drive him away? Now, just like I did with the oldies and the burbs, I am going to randomize a multiplier of his current bank, and I will also random which home. Now, there are actually only 3 unpopulated homes in Strangetown. It would be this one, which I've already done, and this one, which is identical to the Grunt's home. So instead, I placed all the homes that are under 50,000 simoleons, and we numbered them 1 here, then going clockwise with this being 11. So let's get our home and our multiplier. So here we have our wheels. First, we'll spin the wheel for which home we have. And it'll be number 1. And then our multiplier 5 times. Okay, so we have about 100,000 to do the modern masterpiece. So right, this is the modern masterpiece. This is one right here, and it sells for $29,739, and let's go in and take a look. So the first thing you notice when you enter this house is this asymmetrical roof, which is the purpose of that house, so we don't want to change that too much, plus the amazingly large empty yard, and we will do something like that about that because we have plenty of money. So first things first, let's go ahead and strip it. This main area is awkward. It's hard to make good conversational areas that are natural for humans. So I have a hard time with this, and it took me quite a while to come up with a floor plan that I am satisfied with, but I did finally come up with something. And strangely enough, it was actually easier for me to come up with something for the upper floor. So let's go ahead and do that. But it is a little bit different as well. So we're going to go ahead and fill in everything with this wood. And now we're going to remove this railing right here. Put a wall here and a wall here and a wall here. Now I'm also going to put a wall right here because I'm going to stretch this. Oh, I must have, okay, that's weird. All right, I did that. And I'm going to also remove this railing and this railing. I'm going to put a wall here and a wall here. Now, don't worry, I am still going to take advantage of those beautiful 2-story windows. It's just different than what you're thinking it should be. Okay. Put that in like that. Oh, nope, nope. Put it that direction, this direction, this direction, this direction. We're going to fill in everything. Of course, that's just because I'm using this right now does not mean this is how it's going to stay. It's what I'm using instead of removing the walls, because I do like this warm look. As a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and choose the half wall that I want there instead. Right like that. And I do realize that glass on the outside of a house is maybe a little avant-garde, maybe a little strange, but I think it works for this particular build. I think it's pretty. All right, and let's move those windows forward the way they belong now. But I'm going to leave that wall there for just a minute because I need it for the next portion of this build, the very important portion of this build. In fact, I need another wall right in here for this build. And what I'm going to do is grab my ceiling tile and fill it in. this too, and this should help the whole weather in my house. It's not a foolproof, but it should help. And you might want to just go ahead and do it down here too. And we're actually going to put ceilings on this because, again, that's going to help that whole situation. So let's go ahead and remove that roof, and we're going to replace it with a very similar one, a long gabled roof, which is too tall, but that's fine because we do have the roof slope angle chooser. And there we go. And so we keep the same basic feel. We've reclaimed 12 tiles worth. Now each tile is 6 1/4 square feet. So we've reclaimed about 75 square feet. Now for those two areas regarding these windows, I'm going to put one more window right here. And I'm going to choose the archway that matches this window, the Touch of Teak Pagale French arch, and I'll choose the light wood. And we're going to put that bad boy right here and right here. Now you'll notice that it doesn't create the fake landing like it would if I were to put it, say for instance, over here, because those windows right there are in the way. And of course you have to use move objects on when we exit to the neighborhood and then re-enter. It'll be fine. So that's going to create our sense of openness here in the master room. Now this is also going to be closets here, right like that I didn't make before. And next we are going to, we'll remove that wall on the inside right there because we don't need it any longer. It has served its purpose. Okay, and now we're going to put our staircase in. I've been thinking hard about this staircase. I'm going with this one because it's modern, clean, and now you cannot build over the fourth tile, but if the fourth tile is already built over using move objects on, you can just put this guy right here because you only need 3 tiles above. I don't know why that's doing that. There we go. You only need 3 tiles. This guy doesn't need to be there. Okay, and we're also going to use this same half wall around that. We'll be using this same arch right there, and that's only for looks because we're going to decorate this little alcove right there. Now for the floor plan down here, I did have a hard time coming up with what exactly I wanted, and I finally decided that nope, we're going to use a real wall and have 2 bedrooms that are 4 by 5, so they're not huge, but they're not tiny. And we will put one guy right here and one here. So those are the bedrooms that we have down here. Now to delineate the space, we are going to do a centrally located bath. Oh no. So right like this. And also a coat closet. And then surround the staircase. So here we have a definite entrance and then an exit to the backyard, kitchen eating space, and main living space, taking advantage of the full windows. So now let's decorate it. One thing I want to point out is when you are doing a roof, you can actually use windows in that roof and it does still provide light, just like that. So we are going to put 2 windows there and 2 here. And because the tile, or this is above 1 full wall, I am actually only putting the tile around this wall, and this wall right here is the one at which I'm going to put my counters and things on. And so I will be back after it is fully done, but this is what it looks like right now. And I'll see you soon. After giving AJ the 100,250 simoleons that the Wheel of Fortune deemed he was going to get, I installed him in the redone Modern Masterpiece, and he is now the most eligible bachelor in Strangetown. Here he is in front of the house. I did use a lot of papers from both the luxury pack as well as the Sims Life Story pack, so let's see what we've got inside. In the front entryway, we've got a dresser like I always like. There's the staircase, then the living area with the Nouveau chairs as well as the shakely dinette set. Then behind this living area, we've got a nice little galley kitchen. This direction, we've got one of the two small rooms on the first floor. Directly next to it, we've got the second one, decidedly more feminine. And now AJ's going to give his bath a shot in his little nicely curtained alcove. And a little bit of privacy. Little sitting area has a nice little lounging connector seat from the luxury pack, as well as a desk. And his bathroom is, or his bedroom is completely luxurious. Has the great view of an ugly city, but that's okay. And I think he likes his house. Now, I did actually play this when it rained, and he didn't complain about weather in his house, so I think I got it done. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you soon in the pixelated world. And that's all I have to say. VK out.